Speaking of which, what other stuff's been going on? Since we're going to talk about how, Kylie Jenner was involved in that last thing. So let's get straight to the Kardashians and Kanye West, right? So Kanye West, I guess he was serious about running for president and shit. Like, I don't know, but we know he's mentally ill, whatever. He decided to go on his campaign rally. That's what you want to call it. If that's what you want to call it, campaign rally. And, he went on this rant and was saying that Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just had the slaves work for other white people, and basically was trying to downplay Harriet Tubman's role when it comes to the emancipation and the freedom of black people in America who was enslaved and in bondage here in the United States. And people are just looking at him, what in the world? Now that went viral by itself, but what else? Everything else that he said also made everybody sit here looking like, okay, Kanye done lost his mind. Now listen, I'm not shocked about what the man been doing. He been acting a crazy fool for the past 15 years, damn near. He's been doing this for like a decade and a half, doing crazy stuff, saying crazy stuff for attention. And we as a society and just, as viewers, we just feed into it and we give him the attention that he wants. You know what I mean? But he is manic. He's bipolar, whatever. And while he's on his bipolar rant, he comes out and says that he almost aborted his daughter with Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian and Kanye was about to abort their first child together, which was in North, or I think it's North, yeah. And he was basically crying, and then he was talking about how he was about to be aborted. His father didn't want him, and his mother decided to keep him, and that's the reason why he's here today, saying that he wouldn't exist if his mom decided to get abortion that day. And it was just really crazy. Like, it was just like he man started breaking down. The man is over here crying. It's just a lot, all right? And then following that, we sitting there like, okay, the man done lost it. I guess whatever went on, allegedly Kim Kardashian wasn't feeling it because Kanye went on social media to say that Kim and Chris was trying to 5150 him and lock him up and get him committed to a mental institution to get him in order because he was out here doing the most. Now, he went on a rant basically talking about his kids, talking about, the West kids would never be featured on the cover of Playboy. I'm paraphrasing, but these are what the tweet said. And he basically trying to come for Kris Jenner Kardashian, Kardashian Jenner, basically trying to come at her and say that she, basically been pimping Kim out since she was at an early age, and that Kim Kardashian will never have the opportunity to pimp out their kids. And that, baby, it was just a mess. And it was just a series of tweets. And, he ended up coming after Scotty's pimping ex-wife, Larsa Pimpin, because it was something that was going around saying that Larsa Pimpin was actually having relations with Khloe Kardashian's baby father, Tristan, allegedly. And it's just like a lot that was going on. And he was just getting flat out disrespectful. He was basically saying that the movie Get Out was about him. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what that movie is, that movie Get Out. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that, where basically this white family kidnaps this black dude, or I guess he was in a relationship with the white girl, and they basically sedates him and make him go into like a sunken state. That's what Kanye West was trying to refer to when he said that the movie Get Out was about him or whatever. And he basically was trying to say that Kim Kardashian was basically trying to have him locked up, and he basically was telling everybody, if he get locked up, whatever, that they did this to him. It was just a big old mess, a big old rant. And eventually Kim Kardashian, because, of course, Kim tried to be quiet. When you got people as high profile, that's got a lot of money on the line, usually when Kanye goes on these rants, Kim Kardashian tried to stay silent, but the pressure was on her because a lot of people was calling her out, basically saying that, and the Kardashians saying that they didn't really care that much about Kanye West and because they're not coming forward and having anything to say. So Kim Kardashian, her PR team put together a statement basically saying this. I'm going to read excerpts from it right now. Kim Kardashian says, as many of you know, Kanye West has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about it. about how this has affected us at home because I'm very protective of our children. And Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. But today I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and a misconception about mental health. Those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member of the family is a minor. People who are unaware and far removed from this experience can be judgmental and not understand that the individual themselves have to engage in a process of getting help no matter how hard the family and friends try. Okay, I understand Kanye is a subject to criticism because he is a public figure, and his action at times can cause strong opinions and emotion. He is brilliant but a complicated person who, on top of the pressure of being an artist and a black man who experienced the painful loss of his mother and has to deal with the pressure and isolation that is heightened by his bipolar disorder. Those who are close to Kanye know his heart and understand his words sometimes do not align with his intentions. Living with bipolar disorder does not diminish or invalidate his dreams and his creative ideas, and no matter how big or unattainable they may feel to some, this is part of his genius, and as we have witnessed, many of his dreams have come true. We as a society talk about giving grace to issues and mental health as a whole. However, we should also give it to the individuals who are living within these times when they need it the most. I kindly ask the media and the public give us compassion and empathy that is needed so that we can get through this. Thank you for those who have expressed concerns for Kanye's well-being and for your understanding, love, and gratitude, Kim Kardashian West. So she went on there and she put that post up on Instagram, basically trying to, smooth things over in regards to Ye and Kanye and the rants that he was doing and everything else. And, now they're talking about, allegedly from sources, I'm pretty sure it's like TMZ and everything, is saying that, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian has been in talks for a divorce for a few months now. Kanye is not actually there with them. And their relationship has pretty much ran its course. Kim Kardashian was basically fed up, and, she's ready to take the next chapter in her life. So we're about to see what's exactly about to unfold. But in the circumstance in regards to this, I feel like Kanye West is a mixture of everything, which is giving this reaction. We're dealing with a man who's bipolar. We're dealing with a man with mental illness. We're dealing with a man with a big ego. And all of these things together, is just like a real diabolic combination. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big ticking bomb that's about to blow. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like, Kanye West, he definitely needs to be psychologically evaluated. I don't know what's up with this whole presidential election thing, but can we just pretend like he's not running for president and just ignore him like we do the other independents and stuff like that? Like, can we just make it seem as if like it's not really happening? You know what I mean? Because the more that we entertain it, the more distraction we're going to place upon this upcoming election. And we need to make sure that we're voting for the right people and not throwing away our votes like we did last election, which led to us getting the president that we have right now. Okay, the world has already gone mad. We got all this going on, the pandemic, this, and this. We do not need to be entertaining this whole Kanye West running for president stuff. We know that we already know Kanye. We've been dealing with Kanye for decades. We know why he do what he do. So please, I hope y'all don't vote for him. You know what I mean? Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but I'm definitely not entertaining that and not voting for him. Okay? DJ.